Hello everyone, my name is Albert, also known as Banshee. I'm so glad that you guys are here checking out this video. We are going to do a deck tech over here, and we're just going to go over the list that I'll be playing today. It is August 8th, and it is a full day after the unbanning in Modern. Also, I know that over here, all the way across the screen, we do have some burning MTG cards, and I'll get into that. It was just kind of a joke that I had with my wife, and I just wanted to share because I'm guessing a lot of people experience or have experienced what I've experienced. Okay, so anyways, into the deck tech. We are playing a list focusing on the Call of the Ring card. I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty cool. Basically, the ring tempts you. We're trying to get value off of that. I'm playing 2 copies of Frodo Sauron's Bane, as if I do charge it up all the way, it is an insta-kill, which is kind of cool. We probably will never get to do it, but we'll see what happens. And then otherwise, pretty stock list. I'm not playing Urza Saga. I hate when it gets blown up, so I don't want to play it. I'm also going down a lot on lands and playing Eagles of the North. I know this list isn't good. It's not super competitive, but I did want to test it out and give it a try. So guys, let me know what you think, and we'll go on to the video and get into the burning cards in a bit. Okay, we're starting off in match 1. And looks like got a pretty capable hand. Our opponent's playing Juicy J as their companion, so I think probably Tron. My recommendation when I play against Tron to myself is just start attacking. Okay, we're going to keep this hand, see what they have for us, and while we wait for them to do their thing, I'll explain the burning cards. Could be John Saga. I have seen that floating around a bit. Okay, we are going to go ahead and shock this in. I'm going to throw down Frodo. Anyways, the burning cards. What ended up happening today was my wife, who comes from quite a over-the-top religious family. Her mom knows that I play Magic the Gathering, and her younger brothers wanted to learn how to play Magic the Gathering, so I got them a starter kit so that they could learn how to play. They're about 12 years old, I think. Anyways, today my mother-in-law called my wife screaming that we are satanic because we have Magic the Gathering cards in the house, and then claimed that the devil made it so that the Magic the Gathering cards that I gave the young boys wouldn't burn, and she couldn't burn them because they're satanic. So just as a little joke, I went ahead and burnt some bulk Magic cards that I found in my truck, because why not? Anyways, our opponent played a Wrenn and 6 in Marsh Flats. That's my story for the day, just because it's an annoying thing to go through. Just thought I'd share. Here we're just going to play the Aether Vial and then crack the Marsh Flats, which in reality I should probably deploy Samwise as opposed to Aether Vial to get the land back to be able to get a second land drop, but I'm just going to go ahead and pump out the Shadowspear. I do want to be able to maybe protect something if I can get it down, but we'll see what happens here. I'll cheat on that mana. I haven't played Death and Taxes in a while. Last video, I recorded one league after that, and after the One Ring. It was after the One Ring came out, and the meta was just so difficult to play in. It took me 3 hours to record 5 matches. There's a lot of dead space, and I just didn't want to deal with editing that. I apologize, guys. I ended up tossing the list out. And this is John Saga is what it looks like. I'm happy to see this back as a deck. It's kind of cool. So we do have one cool thing about Samwise. He has Flash, therefore he dodges Wrenn and 6 as removal. So I'm going to go ahead and play Eiganjo. And I think here I really want to slam an Archon down, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Slow my opponent down a little bit. I can take a hit from Tarmogoyf for now. So we'll go ahead and yield to the turn after we cast that Archon and see what our opponent has for us. They might just bolt it if they have the removal. Okay, in our end step, our opponent's choosing to crack that Bloodstained Mire and grab a Swamp. I think they're shot our thing with the Fatal Push. Okay, cool. Sorry, the MTG is a little laggy. Anyways, our opponent plays another Wooded Foothills, and we're going to get hit for at least 3 here. Well, just as I expected, we're taking that hit for 3. Our opponent's getting back a land. Okay, our turn. We're going to take up our Aether Vial to 2 so that we can get Archon down. This is kind of a rough game already. Oh, okay, they're both Seijuing our... yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that, actually. We haven't even drawn yet. I just hope I don't draw another land. We're not going to use Aether Vial's ability here. Actually, another land might not be terrible. Thalia is cool, but it does get shot by Wrenn and 6, which kind of sucks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and throw down this Archon and hold Ephemerate up as protection. And we'll yield through the turn. I'm just finding more and more with the Bowmasters, it's harder and harder to be able to play these 1 toughness creatures. That's why Samwise is a little hard to play in my opinion. Tap Stomping Ground, or maybe... Oh, they're casting a Fatal Push. Oh, I clicked yield to turn. That was my mistake. No, we lost this one probably. We just get outvalued so quickly. But that's some graveyard hate for this one, so that's cool. Okay, our opponent's casting Mishra's Research Desk, which is one of my favorite cards. I think it's really good. They're popping their Bloodstained Mire, And Renaissance is gonna ultimate. I think we lost this one. Let's keep our deck a secret and move on to the next one. I don't want to waste y'all's time. Yeah, we're about to get hit by Ragavan and Tarmogoyf. No, thank you. Let's see what we have here. We definitely have these Skyclave Apparitions for removal. I don't think Boromir is really good here. I'm gonna cut those. I'm gonna bring back these extraction specialists. They're so good. We're gonna cut Thalia and an Archon, and then I think maybe some number of Sanctifiers might be the right call. Bring 2 of those in, and I'll cut 1 more Thalia and 1 Stouthearted Saint and another Archon, and we'll run it back that way. This time we get to choose to go first, which is awesome. Let's see what we got here. Something I feel about Death and Taxes is we get so outvalued so easily now. I like this hand. We have turn 1 Aether Vial, turn 2 Giver, backup for it. We're going to keep this. This might not be perfect, but this is something. So I'm going to go ahead and lead with the basic planes and cast our Aether Vial, and then I'll just pass over to our opponent. Okay, our opponent is Shocking and Overgrown Tomb. Or Chromatic Sphere. Interesting. So bizarre. Just the format in general is so weird right now. I like seeing unique decks like this, though. It makes it a little bit more enjoyable. Okay, got a Marsh Flats. I'm going to play I'll play the Marsh Flats now, and then I'll just pass through our turn. I wonder if they're playing Blood Moon. And are using Chromatic Star, kind of like, what's that other thing? Oh, they're not playing Blood Moon. This is Gen Saga. Haywire Might. Sure, let that land. That's fine. Especially if they pay 1 to pop the Vial. Yeah, that's perfect. So we're going to activate Aether Vial's ability. We'll cast the Giver. Awesome. And bye-bye Aether Vial. I'm actually fine with that. It gains 2 life, which is fine. In their end step, I'm also going to crack this Marsh Flats and grab a dual land. Grab the Godless Shrine. We're not going to pay 2 life. We'll just let it go. Tapped. What would be really great here is to draw an effective 2-drop. That's fine, actually. Play Ghost Quarter. No, let's undo that. I feel like the right play is actually to pop the Saga before it flips. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll attack with the Giver. Go to end step. I'm going to pop Saga. That was a great draw. They got a basic mountain. My guess is they might try and Bolt Giver. In my opinion, what would be funny? Or what I'd like to see. Oh, Tarmogoyf. Sure. And I'm going to wait till the end of the turn to mess with Giver right now. Step in, I'm going to Plane Cycle. Ooh, we draw through a Godless Shrine. So what I'm going to do here is hope that they don't have a One Ring. I'm going to cast the Skyclave and eat the Tarmogoyf. Would love to be able to untap with a Skyclave. I'm tempted to attack. Oh my word. Okay, our opponent has a second Urza Saga, which is fine, and another Tarmogoyf. Okay, cool. Turn, we drew a Plains, so I can pay 2 to equip the Shadowspear to the Skyclave. I don't even think I want to care about that. Gotta play the safe game here. Gotta play the safe game. Okay, our opponent was thinking long and hard. I'm not gonna declare any attackers, obviously. And we'll go down and step, see what they do. Oh, they just untap. Sure, I'm cool with that. Okay, move to blocks. Block like so. Say okay. Waiting for opponent. I'm going to go ahead and cast an Ephemerate, get my Skyclave, and if they have 2 removal spells, they do take out our Skyclave, which is fine, but not ideal. I would like to take out this other Tarmogoyf, or the Shadowspear. Okay, it worked. We will eat this Tarmogoyf. They'll get another 2/2, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Now whatever they cast, I'll eat it. I hope they play another, or like a One Ring. Or maybe they have just land. I'm going to target the Skyclave again. Just obvious. An easy choice. Okay, our opponent lets that resolve again. We're going to eat the Shadowspear for some very obvious reasons, but just shows Ephemerate plus Skyclave is still pretty good. As long as we're not eating a bunch of 3 and 4 mana threats, pretty safe. And an Aether Vial. I hate playing out my whole hand here. I'm going to equip the Skyclave. I might as well cast the Aether Vial as well. Not going to hurt me either way. We're unfortunately playing the long game here. We don't have much of a threat. All of our previous threats have been removed. I guess we didn't really have any other threat. Our opponent's rightfully making a Saga token, as Chip K would say. You have an Urza Saga, and you have another play. Look at your hand again. Urza Saga is probably the better play. That's the advice that I always take with me whenever I play Urza Saga deck. Which kind of the sucky part is these constructs get really out of hand really fast. Because they're about to get another artifact, which is a Pirate Spellbomb, which is fine. It'll shoot my Giver. Okay, I think our opponent's going to be going to combat here. Or not. Oh, our opponent's playing it safe. Like a Solitude here or something really amazing. That was smart. Give this pro black. Our Vial's ticking up. You know, even a Sword of something or other would be amazing right now. That's amazing. Like I said, just needed some sort of way to get a threat down. I'm not so concerned about the constructs. Those were spooky. Now they could still have Boseiju in hand, which would be really stinky, but I think they would have used it by now. I'm going to hard cast the sword because it doesn't hurt to do it. Not like it's going to get countered. And pass the turn along. And if I can get that sword equipped to the Skyclave, we are in business. Opponent set a stop in combat, which is interesting. Sure, we're not going to attack. Our opponent's turn again. Let's see what they got for us. Okay. Our opponent is terminating our Skyclave, which really sucks. They do get a 1/1 off of that. If our Stoneforge can stick, we're golden. Probably won't. We're going to be taking a lot of damage here. I mean, I got to imagine they got removal in their hand. I'm going to take all 8 of it, go down to 11. I mean, what would really be amazing is if they don't answer the Stoneforge, and we end up drawing a Kaldra. My guess here is that they're going to probably kill the Stoneforge, or 2-drop would be great here. Another Stoneforge. Okay, let's hold control. Do I activate this? Activate. Now we can respond to it. Okay, I did it right. Yes. Throw down Stoneforge. It's a grab Kaldra. Kaldra comes down the battlefield, and then we can equip the Sword of Fire and Ice, which is sweet. And we can just draw into more value. That was the luckiest draw we could have had. I think that really kind of turned the tide right there. Man, that makes me happy. Can we take another 8? Probably not. Can pick off one of these things. Okay, let's go ahead and put the sword to our germ, because if they blow it up, we're even better. Which I think they already did their Haywire Might earlier this game, so that's pretty sweet too. Okay, I'm going to hit the shoot the constructs as they get bigger, then we're taking less damage. That was a smart move right there. Most unfortunate. Well, we hit them for 5, and that's what matters. Undo that before I click anything. Get a little overzealous when I'm clicking. Let me think here. I have a removal spell for sure. I'm taking 8, 9 damage this next turn, and they could have a bolt. I think I have to take the risk up to the Stoneforge so that I can block. Otherwise, I might lose here. Oh, no, that worked. Okay, so my guess is they'll swing in again. Or they'll play 1 ring. Okay, they're fetching and just playing it tapped. That's smart. I think they'll probably have a removal spell for Stoneforge. I just hope they don't have a bolt, because then that's game. I was really banking on shooting one of the constructs and then only having to take 6 at the most. That didn't work out, though. Opponent's going to combat. Swing with the team. I have to block. I will block a construct. If I get through... Okay. Beautiful. Yeah, they're shooting our Stoneforge that way. It's fine. At least they're not shooting me. Double bolt would have been... Okay, and they bought Juicy J. That's cool. I played a Bloodstained Mire. Okay, so 1 Juicy J and 1 mystery card. We say no to taking the Vial up. And what would be really good if I draw like a extraction. Okay, we're gonna play our land and equip the ear to the germ. Why can't I read? Go up to 11. Could have a bolt. Gotta read better, Albert. They block in any way. It's more beneficial for us. And all they need is a bolt to kill us, which kind of sucks. Which I might die on the crackback here. I don't know. It's such a hard game. So close. Orcish Bowmaster is annoying as heck. Okay, they're fetching. They drew a bolt, we lose. Or 2 Bowmasters kills it. Can't believe I couldn't read that properly. Or if they've been holding onto a ring for this long, that would be wicked. Should have shot my face. Okay, they cast Juicy J. Okay. I'm even more okay with this. It's like a game of crackback. Let's keep this. I need some type of spell. That's not a spell, but okay. Let's see what happens. I'm getting 6 life. I'll be at 9. He has to block both. I'm taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will survive this turn. Wait, I lose if he does not block with the illusion and Juicy J. Okay, I really need a creature. That's more so what I need here. I gotta take the 1 damage here. That's fine. Holy crap. That was perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, we're not gonna grab anything. As long as they don't have removal for Stoneforge, then we're good. Okay, we're good. Our deck is mostly removal. The fact that they didn't bolt our face just cost them the game. This is so tight. I hope we can win this one out. It's just so nail biting. Going to combat. They're swinging perfectly. Okay. Okay, they play their Goyf. If I draw, let's think this through. I swing for 6. Man, I have 1 more land here. I can last 1 more turn. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, I think we lost, unfortunately. That Goyf is pretty good here. That was a wicked play right there. They have Xaxes on board. They have Xaxes. Okay. Yeah, we lost this one. I'll add and get it. Man, if I had 1 more land, I would have been good there. To exile my own germ or something stupid. Anyways. This next one. Okay, this time we won the die roll. So that's pretty sweet. We'll play first. And we have Call of the Ring and Boromir. Let's do it. We've got a curve. Might as well play it. Marsh Flats it is. I like taking the least amount of damage in game 1. Probably to a fault. One thing about Death and Taxes is that we really need to conserve that life total. That 1 ping from the Bowmasters with the draw both lost us and saved us for a turn. Okay, our opponent played a Seachrome Coat. Can only mean one thing. One more time? I don't know, maybe it's blue-white control. That would stink. That's cool. We're gonna play black with Call of the Ring. Black with Silent Clearing to cast out Call of the Ring. Excuse me. And we'll start getting in. Oh, it's a Lotus Field deck. I haven't seen something like this in a while. And a Profane Tutor. Oh my word. Boromir is an absolute goat in this matchup. Okay. Let's tick up. Yes. Let's draw an extra card. Yes. I accidentally clicked that. We gotta cast Boromir here. Got Plains. Losing another life for this guy here. Boom. Got him down. I can't attack with Giver quite yet. as much as I want to. Yes, Preordain. Never thought of using or playing the card at all. End step. Here we go. We're gonna keep this on 2. Boromir's gonna be our ring bearer. Say okay. We're not paying 2 life this time, and we're keeping Aether Vial on 2. Is what I said. Play Shadowspear. Super pumped about this. I'm gonna equip Boromir. And we'll swing in. We'll discard the Marsh Flats. I probably should have kept it, but whatever. This is where Call of the Ring runs away with the game. Okay. Can't cast it. So good. So good. Okay, our opponent is playing City of Brass. Didn't even know that was legal in Modern. Paying 4. Double white. Sure, they're casting a 1-ring. Now I'm taking the Vial to 3. Our opponent's drawing a card. Should already give her. Yeah, we're going to draw a card. Say okay. Take it up to 3. And we drew a Ghost Quarter. Absolutely beautiful. Nothing could be better. We can't attack this turn. I mean, I can. Doesn't do anything. Doesn't even gain us life. So that's cool. Just hope our opponent doesn't do some type of ring loop. I hope this isn't some extra turns deck, because that just makes for bad content. Opponent's drawing some cards. Very Time Raveler. Let's respond to that. Yes. Archon, and I don't care about casting Solitude here. They can only cast 1 spell. They're pretty much locked out. Protect Archon. Protect it from... I can protect it from black here. But nothing's left the battlefield, so they can't Fatal Push it. And they don't have enough mana to... Unless they have Path to Exile? This is a hard one. We'll do black. I don't know what their removal suite is, so it's just difficult to make that call. Choose Archon as my ring bearer. We'll pay 2 life for Call the Ring. The Vial on 3. We have Boromir attack to Fairy, and Archon's gonna attack our opponent. Okay, we will discard Silent Clearing. We will gain a ton of life here. Drain our opponent for 3. I feel comfortable shocking, and part of me wants to play this really safe. Just Aether Vial. Our deck does seem to shut down whatever they're doing. They chose to cast a spell, so that is their 1 spell per turn. And we got there. Okay. Did 1 good game. Call of the Ring was pretty bonkers. They had a lot of Cascade, clearly. Let's throw in these Drannith Magistrates. They are good. I didn't see any removal from them. They're definitely a control deck. Type deck. Go down a Solitude. No, that's my only removal in the deck. Let's go down a Vial, a Frodo, maybe a Samwise here. I think Call of the Ring got us there that game. Cut a Samwise. Play it back like that. Maybe Multi get Boromir. That card is disgusting. That is the hand I want. We will keep that one. Drannith just shuts them down again. They're thought seizing us, right? Yeah. Cool. Take whatever you want. Okay, took a Stoneforge, interestingly enough. They gave me a turn 1 play. Play Giver. Yield over them. Okay, opponent's playing another City of Brass. So drown the lot. Okay, we drew another Samwise. So Drannith Magistrate. Pass over to our opponent. Casting a Preordain. I think Preordain being a good card is very deck dependent. Okay, we're gonna protect Drannith from black. Pretty hard lock. Land here. Oh man, that's not a land. It's a tap land. I think I play my second Drannith Magistrate here. And I attack and hope they don't have Orcish Bowmasters. Do they have it? Because the only way to get rid of Drannith Magistrate with Orcish Bowmasters would be ping and double block. I kept this hand solely off of having Drannith Magistrate. Took Eagles of the North? What? Aether Vial. I'm just gonna go swinging. Their deck is so weird. Gosh, we're playing up against some just bizarre decks. Okay, Otawara is their 4th land. Angel's Grace. You can't lose the game this turn, and your opponents can't win the game this turn. I don't think there's anything I do about that. It's like ad nauseum. Choose a card name, reveal a card from the top of your library until you're... Okay, so they can still win. Is this a Thassa's Oracle combo? Wow, it is. I don't have a way to force the draw. Interesting. That was a blowout. I need 2 cards, so Archon is extremely important. Good to know. Good to know. Strict Proctor be pretty good here. I didn't take out any Archons. Okay. Let's bring Strict Proctor in. And we're high on 2 draw. I don't think Solitude does anything this matchup. Because this enters the battlefield. Do they just cut it all together, I think? Maybe this is wrong. I didn't see any other creatures, though. I mean, I would assume they're just trying to combo off here. We're going to play first. Yeah, this is good. I only have 1 land. That's probably not good. This is fine. Yeah, we got a lot of lands here. It's a 3-land hand. We'll go ahead and cast an Aether Vial. And we're going to pass it over to our opponent. A bizarre deck. I mean, last night I did test against a deck that was playing Persistent Petitioners and Surgical to turbo out Shelldock-Isled Emrakul. Go ahead and play a second Aether Vial. And then I think at the end of their turn, I play set up a little. That Aether Vial always gets shot. I hope they're on a 1-land hand here. That'd be very nice. Oh, no, they're not. Sculpt on that hand, I see. Okay, in their end step, we will plane cycle the Eagles of the North. I've yet to cast. I don't know if it's good yet. I'm just kind of farting around with it. Maybe we could draw like Stoneforge or something. That's not... Gosh, come on. Come on, deck. Do something good here. Do something good here. Imagine if I had my own Angel's Grace on the turn that they cast there. That'd be cool. What could I draw now that I'd be really happy to draw? I think the thing I could draw is Archon. It's not an Archon. Be in combat. Maybe they're not playing any basics. We can test that theory out. You never know. I haven't seen any basics. Destroy City of Brass. I need Call of the Ring right now. That would propel me to winning. Mana Preordain, we take those. 2 mana sleight of hand. Man, I want to hit that other City of Brass. No, we're gonna keep this on 2. This is absolutely amazing. Could I actually pull it out? I'm surprised that we just pulled Strict Proctor. It's such a good card. So I pop the City of Brass. It is their only black source. What am I doing? Grab this tap. I think I just Ghost Quarter their other City of Brass and see what happens here. Okay, they do have a basic swamp. That stinks. If they can combo off this turn, I would like to see it so that I can Strict Proctor. Because I think it's an enters the battlefield effect. Angel's Grace. Okay. Should have let them do that first. I messed up. I should have let them do that first because then they would have lost next turn. That was my mistake. Whatever. Man, I messed up. We got it. Oh my gosh, we got it. That is freaking awesome. Sweet. Okay, as you guys can tell, I just took a little bit of a break. I walked with my wife and my new dog, puppy, had dinner. Okay, Mulligan. No, we're gonna keep this one. We got a curve. That's really all there is to it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have really kept it. Crying out loud, we got 4 lands. That's really all our deck needs. We've won 1 game. Okay, our opponent's starting by playing and cracking their Flooded Strand, having a Steam Vents and Shocking, playing out the annoying little monkey fucker, as Pleasant Kenobi would say. Let's see what happens here. We are gonna shock, and we're gonna go ahead and play Frodo. Make them waste remove. Dang, they mulled down to 5. Okay, so that is our turn. We're gonna yield to the turn. Ideally, our opponent's really confused. I'm gonna take this trade. Ooh, I'm surprised they took that trade. Okay, and every deck we're playing against is just a preordained deck. I guess except for the first one. It's jumped. Hey, power to him, I guess. Oh my gosh, we just nut top decked another Frodo. You know, I'm really interested to know how powerful Frodo really can really end up being. Dragon's Rage Channeler from our opponent. Beautiful. Seems like they're just stuck on 1 land. Perfect for me. Who drew an Eiganjo? That'd be pretty good. Okay, wait a sec. If I got 2 legendary creatures, holy crap. Okay, let's start by going to combat. Let's go to combat. Okay, so I'm going to go to combat. We'll swing with Thalia. I'm going to play Frodo again. And then I can, at this point, I can Eiganjo the Dragon's Rage Channeler if I need to. Once it goes flying. Okay, there we go. Our opponent got their 2nd land. Or are they just going to remove Thalia? Well, I would think they would do. Okay, they're just passing. Okay, so I'm going to go to end step. I'm going to crack a plane. I mean, that might just be waiting for the perfect time to bolt my Thalia when I don't have anything standing. But we'll level up Frodo, because next turn I can level him up again. Okay, so they are cracking. That's exactly what they're waiting for, fortunately. And they are lightning bolting Thalia. Is that making them delirious? That makes them delirious. I'm just okay with this at this point in time. And there's nothing I can really do. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. They're really scared of Frodo. Master Frodo, sir. We got a Ghost Quarters. Pretty sweet. How many basics do they play? Kind of want to find out. Well, I can do that next turn. Let's go ahead and attack. My guess is they don't have any. So now we get to. So I can cast Sam and Eiganjo will cast 1. So let's Ghost Quarter. Hit their Steam Vents. Really kind of choked them on mana. That takes them off. Oh, takes them off red. I'm gonna cast Sam. Probably kind of foolish and a little aggressive. That's on the stack. I'm gonna Eiganjo the Dragon's Rage Channeler right now. And then the ring tempts me. Choose a creature. We will choose Thalia. Can't be blocked now. Oh, I guess they could cast a Murktide here. I guess I didn't really think of that. I'm like, what do they have? It's double white. Or double blue, I mean. Excuse me. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. We replay the Ghost Quarter. Let's replay the Ghost Quarter. I'm going to attack with everything here. They can't dash out Monkey next turn. I mean, they can if they draw a red source. Now, I wonder as well if the new decks with Preordain are playing less lands to accommodate. Okay, our opponent just passes through their turn. I think the right play here is hold up Solitude, even though I really want to toss Shadowspear down. I just don't believe that they have any flash threats. It's interesting to see the ring tempts you mechanic. Kind of interesting. Nothing to write home about as of now. Well, actually, Call of the Ring, I'd say definitely accelerated that 1 game against the combo player. I'm going to go swinging in. Okay. I think I get to perform more main phase actions at this point. I do, which is beautiful. Hope they don't have Spell Pierce. If they do, the game goes on a little bit longer. If they don't, yeah, exactly. Got it. Okay, let's see what we have here. This is like some Murktide variant, I guess. I like Extraction Specialist in this matchup. Just brings our stuff back. I think Thalia is a very strong component as well. Boromir. I'll cut a vial. Put these Sanctifiers in because I don't think there's any harm in doing it. I know my mana base is a little chunky. Let's see, what do I cut? Man, I just like trying. So I'm gonna be proactive, not reactive. It's hard in this match. These matchups I just kind of trim. Man, Archon's just better than Boromir. Sorry, Boromir. Okay. What makes this even harder is that you get those Eagles of the North that feel like creatures, but I am viewing them as tap lands. Oh gosh, our opponent's gonna go first this time. Thank you guys for watching the video. I have some arena codes. While we're waiting on our opponent, I will give a arena code out. There we go. We're still waiting on them. I don't know what's going on. I lost the die roll though. Okay, I think that's enough time. We know, so I don't post the same code twice, because I would do that. Oh my gosh, look at this hand. And these arena codes, by the way, are courtesy of promo packs, so I don't really know what that gives you on arena. I play arena, but don't care enough to do this. Anyways, we can't keep this. I'm gonna mull. This I can keep. I will put back an Archon. This is essentially play behind the whole time. Opponent leads the same as last time with a shock steam vents and a monkey. So I just hope I got 2 chances to draw land. Oh, it's the worst card I could have drawn. Okay, I'll wait off. I'll hold off the turn. Okay, we're getting a hit for 2 here. Unfortunately, this is how the key is crumbling. And they knock off the top a Giver of Rune. That really sucks. They should cast that if they were smart, because then I cannot block. Yep. Cool. They might just run away with this game. I miss Flicker Wisp. I really do. Not gonna lie to you guys. That was the worst thing they could have knocked off the top. I should have just traded with Monkey. And there's my other land. They're stuck on 1 land still. Let's cast Thalia. She's important. And they just got Thalia with Stern Scolding. Wow. That felt terrible. Okay, here's the new thing. Every match I win, I'm gonna give out a arena code. Every match I lose, I will not give one out. I just decided that. Just now, for fun. Okay, I'm getting clapped by Monkey Boy over here. I need Solitude really bad right now. What I need is a Solitude and a faster clock. Okay, they hit my silent clearing off the top, so that's at least something. I did have a friend win at an F&M, or it's a Monday Night Modern, because he was playing against Jund and his opponent played Monkey Boy. I'm gonna play Archon here. They're gonna clap my Archon. I made a big mistake. I shouldn't have kept the hand. Now I'm understanding why the Eagles of the North suck. I just wanted to try something different, guys. Play 1-ofs and you always end up drawing them, am I right? I guess that's a 2-of. They're just absolutely clapping me. I'm guessing they're bolting my Archon. Okay, my opponent is hacking. Ugh, I'm obviously gonna block the monkey. Okay, I'm gonna block the monkey to prevent the treasure creations. I just gotta yield to the turn, take my licks. Yeah, they're bolting the Archon. Unholy Heat. I guess, yeah, that makes sense. They're dealing 2 damage to it and hitting it with monkey, and then giving monkey pro white. Interesting. Oh, the blunders. I would have drawn the Ghost Quarter and I would have been fine. I guess not though. I would have drawn the second Giver. Unholy Heat is resolving. Oh, they let the monkey go. Oh, they want to be delirious. Okay. And they have another monkey. That's why. Makes sense. I don't think I can recover from this at the moment. I'm gonna go Frodo. Taking 6, play Giver, and I hold up Samwise. I'm trying to think what could save me here. I don't know what it is. It's gotta be something. Oh gosh, there's an expressive iteration. I just get so far ahead off of those. So from what I can tell, their deck is just Dragontree Channelers, Ragavan, and draw spells. And counter magic? Minimal counter magic. 2 counter spells we've seen so far. And removal. Okay. Base of every good deck. They're jamming an island out. Let's see what happened. Here we go. We took our 6. I'm gonna go ahead and fetch with Samwise. Fetch and cast Samwise, excuse me. Grab a plane, cast Sam. Maybe they'll counter it. Solitude would save me, honestly. Marsh Flats. Choose a creature. I'll have Frodo be my ring bearer. Makes it easy peasy. Okay, my 5th land. Oh, that's not a Solitude. I think I just lose here. They have protection from... Yeah, we lose here. Okay, we're going to concede and go to the next one. Crazy. I want Skyclave in the deck, I guess. Samwise doesn't do anything. We have to go first, though. And it's just like trimming. I'm doing a bad job. Chip K, Death and Cat Mix if you're watching. Tell me how bad I'm doing. This is a keepable hand. If I can draw a second white source. I'll luck out. Start with our silent. Opponent kept the full grip as well. Dragontree Channeler, I like that better than the monkey. And a bauble. I would love to draw another white source. Beautiful. Okay, they don't have the mana for it right now. Oh gosh, it's the most painful hand I've ever had. Okay, they saw what we're gonna draw. Things I can Ghost Quarter my own silent clearing to kind of mitigate some of the damage if I really have to. I just hope Extraction Specialist pulls me through. Surprised I haven't seen a Murktide. Ledger Shredder. And a bauble. I think I brought in additional removal. Too bad it cost me Phyrexian mana. Basically. 2 life every time I cast. Colored spell. It's a massive amount of card selection that they get. Oh gosh. There's a Samwise. Okay. I think the play here is jam out Thalia and maybe start getting in. I'll exile a Ledger Shredder on their turn, on their upkeep or something like that. Yeah, here's Thalia. They could be digging for land. Do I need to attack here? Might as well. That's the tough part, is they're drawing extra cards. Invoked Fury. To kill Thalia? Interesting. I would have waited, personally. That means they need... Okay, so now I don't know what I would pitch. They're dashing a monkey. Not dashing a monkey. That makes me feel better. I feel like I need to exile the Archon here. Archon blocks. Exile Samwise. Exile Samwise. Our choices. Exile the Ledger Shredder. Again, they're 2 life back. That's fine. Next turn I can get Extraction Specialist down plus Thalia, which is amazing. Extraction Specialist is just so good. But now they're delirious. They got a faster clock. We'll gain life against it. We'll see what happens here. I'm almost concerned for our opponent. They might end up not being able to finish the game, running out of time, resolving all these triggers. Okay. What cards entered? Shocked Steven. Another Dragon's Rage Channeler. Okay, cool. That's why we keep the Arc. And that's just what I needed. I think I take the damage now. Grab a Plains. I'm going to take 2 damage either way, no matter what I cast. Which does stink. Dealing 2 damage at least. Oh my god. They're popping their EE. Get rid of the Sanctifier. And Thalia. Man, we're taking 6. Okay, we're taking 3. If I think about it that way. Ghost Quarter's cool. I'm just going to go to combat. Gain half the damage back, I guess. Swing them both. Huh. I guess that does make sense. Yeah, they could have a bolt. Finish me off. They can only cast 1 spell this turn, so unfortunate. I made some goofies on the front end of this match. My apologies, guys. Okay, they popped their EE. Okay. Oh, I forgot to block. Whatever. Okay, we lost that one. Okay, we lost the die roll. I don't think we're keeping a 1-lander with not very many threats. We're going to mull. Okay, I like this one. Let's keep it. I love Call the Ring. I gotta put it back this time. I don't have a black source. Swear to goodness gracious. This is some form of 4-color Omnath. I'm gonna lose my mind. Play Ghost Quarter. Play Giver. Play a Shadowspear. Now I wish I had Call the Ring. Oh. Does this create sort of Fire and Ice? Interesting. It's in creativity. I'm gonna fetch Shock. Unfortunately, I wish I played Call of the Ring. They don't have any things to do. Frustrating how annoying this deck is to play against. Yeah, this is Omnath 1 ring bullcrap. Talk about my opponent like playing absolutely a godly amount of spells per turn. I'm just gonna go to combat first. I'm with the Archon. I really want to cast Boromir here, but they're not cascading. I'm gonna cast a sword. Flippin' Saga. Create their treasure, that's fine. Me for 2. Probably cast a 1 ring here. They're really smart. They will shock. Oh my gosh, I'm so surprised. A 1 ring. Wow. Yeah, I really hate the 1 ring. I think wizards are money hungry. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and equip the Sword of Fire and Ice to my Archon and pray my opponent only has red and blue removal. Game's gonna about to get really out of hand. Solitude would be the only way to kill the Archon. I can copy it. Guys, I don't know what to say. Cool, Aether Vial. We'll cast Aether Vial and Thalia. I can only cast 1 spell per. I'll spend mana. Equipping my Archon. What does Shadowspear read? Indestructible and hexproof. For a 4-color player, my opponent is playing quite quickly. I'm surprised. I'm impressed, actually. I'm almost wondering... Oh, surprise! This game is so annoying. Create a treasure. There's not even... I guess there's a point in blocking. Because he creates his treasure anyways. Or she. Okay. Opponent gets a trigger. Oh, it's my turn. They're discarding. I can actually do something this turn. I'm just shooting the Reflection. I don't think there's a better target. I drew a Samwise. That's the problem, is they're just going to gain so much life with Omnath. They can bounce my sword. That's annoying. Samwise is going to become my ring bearer for now. My opponent's going to bounce my sword. Oh, they're bouncing the... I should have responded. That was dumb of me. What the heck is this game? Okay, we're going to take this up to 2. Okay, Leyline Binding is going to resolve. For Archon Pro White, get Solitude. I don't know why they don't. Call of the Ring. Let's go to combat, see what I draw first. Let's attack our opponent. Gosh, guys, this is bizarre. Okay, our opponent's fetching. I'll shoot Teferi. Another Call of the Ring. I think I have to play this card. It's just too good not to. Prismatic Ending. 3 color. X equals 2. That sucks. Okay, I'll put Thalia in. Our opponent's gaining more life. I'm not surprised. Drawing more cards. Okay, Solitude. Ooh. Solitude hitting Thalia. Gain 2 more life. Opponent casts a Renin 6. Shoots our Samwise. Passing it back to my opponent. This is just match 1. Okay, here we bring in Strict Proctor. I'm just going to do a simple cut here. Got 2 Samwise and some Boromirs. And we shall run it back because they exile everything. Okay, this is actually a fine hand. 2-land hand. Okay, our turn. We will play Marsh Flats. In our second main, we're just going to go ahead and pull the trigger on this. I'm going to take Godless Shrine. Yeah, I'm paying my life. I'm just going to go ahead and grab another Plains. Mainly put, I just need Strict Proctor down. We're going to yield through my opponent's turn. There's nothing special that they could possibly do. Ooh, my turn. Good thing I grabbed casting Strict Proctor. These matches just take so long. That's what I don't like about them. Fairy Time Raveler. So fun. I love playing Magic. Okay, I drew another land. We're going to recast Strict Proctor, and I'm going to cast Frodo Sauron. Opponent ticks up to Fairy. I'd honestly love to draw another land. Okay, our opponent casts Fabled Mirror. Cast a Strict Proctor. Second one. We're gonna go to combat. We're gonna swing everything at Teferi. Do I want to kill the halfling? I think I want to kill the halfling, honestly. I don't. Both of them are ramp. They do have to attack. Kill that, and in the process, level up Mr. Frodo and 1 life off of that trade. I'm not even gonna bother with blocking if they attack. I'm just trying to think. They can play run it. I don't know. I really don't know what they have up their sleeves at this point. Oh, the One Ring. Don't do anything. Okay, so that was sweet. Oh, we have an Aether Vial. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Cast Call the Ring and Aether Vial. I don't think I have any instant speed stuff that I really am gonna want to cast here. I send one at Teferi, one at my opponent's face. Gosh, our opponent has to pay 4 for enters battlefield effects. Makes me feel a lot better. Fury, Solitude, running 6. Or no, Teferi's the only answer. There's nothing for me to do this turn, so I'm just gonna pass it through. Running 6. I want to draw an extra card for 2 life. Yeah, let's do it. Let's be greedy. That is a good card to draw, not gonna lie. And that's a great card to draw. We'll play our land. We're gonna swing for 2. I think I ignore, just swing as much as I can. Then I cast Archon. That slows them down enough, I think, and I hope. They could try and remove a Strict Proctor here, which would really suck. Oh my gosh. Okay, so they have 1 spell they can cast. Okay, they ticked up to Fairy. Casting a Solitude. A bizarre match. They're trying to exile a Strict Proctor. Let's do this. So they are going to pay for that. Not going to pay for that. Absolute blunder on my part. Oh, cool. Yeah, just wipe my board. Okay, our opponent is cast, or their reflection dies, whatever. Sorry guys, this deck is not turning out how I wanted it to. I'm rusty as well, so I gotta play more often, honestly. I don't know. In my opinion, this is just the most unfun deck to play against. I'm just gonna concede. Okay, after a good night's rest, a little bit of whiskey after that last match, breath of fresh air, we're back playing this list. I'm gonna keep the risky 1-lander. Oh man, 4 color is such a problem, and we're getting Thoughtseize. Balls. I'm guessing they're taking our Aether Vial here. I'm definitely. They took Stoneforge. Holy crap, what a win. They're probably playing Karn, so they're probably like, yeah, we can shut it off. Okay, we're gonna pay our 2 life, and I'm gonna go ahead and cast this Aether Vial, and we'll pass over to our opponent. Okay, another swamp. I'm guessing some draw spell. This might be the Bowmaster list, actually, now that I think about it. Do we draw our land? No, we don't. That's cool. We'll yield to the turn. Okay, our opponent plays another board. And small pot. Lose 1 life, discards a card, sacks a creature, and sacks a land. Okay. This is the rack, I guess. We're going to discard a Call of the Ring. And we got a sack Godless Shrine, unfortunately. Really sucks. Okay, they discarded, what is this? Funeral Charm. At least we have this Aether Vial, otherwise we would be hosed. Okay. I don't know how we're going to recover, but let's try this out. Okay, we got a Marsh Flat. We go ahead and go to combat and attack my opponent for solid 1 right there. And then activate the Vial to put Thalia in, just to slow our opponent down just a little bit if they have creatures, or if they don't have another land, which they currently have. Another small pot, costing 3 mana. Okay, man. These are these all separate effects? I don't know how this works. Choose a creature you control, sack. We'll sack the Frodo. Man, our opponent's dicking us down pretty hard here. I think the right move is to tick up the Vial. Oh, it's an Eiganjo. I'm not going to play my land yet. Need something to discard. We'll go to combat with Thalia. Actually, the chances are pretty low of my opponent having another small pox. Play my Eiganjo for now. Might end up discarding that Call of the Ring. Oh gosh, what are they doing here? Funeral Charm. That's fine. We'll Vial in our Archon. This is an interesting matchup. I'm kind of confused by how this is going to go. I'm going to keep the Vial on 3, draw a 2-drop, which is awesome. We're gonna attack in, and that's the important thing about playing against this deck, is just getting in. I'm gonna set this to always no, so we save some time. Okay, we drew a Shadowspear. We're gonna go to combat, and we're gonna play our Shadowspear, and we'll yield through the turn. Okay, our opponent gets a tapped Mishra's Factory, which is kind of cool. Animating their factory, and they're swinging in. Need a land ace. There we go. Beautiful. Part of me wants to play Call of the Ring real bad here. I'm real tempted to do that. I can take her turn off to play Call of the Ring. Karn! Oh, okay. I'm fine with that. Here I really wish I had Lion Sash available. Okay, ring tempts me. Charge counter. No. Beautiful. Another land. That's just what I need. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cast out a Stoneforge. I'm going to use her ability and be happy with it. Kaldra Compleat, just because if they don't have an answer and I should play the land. But if they make me discard, they thought sees me, I wouldn't mind that either. Inquisition of Kozilek. Yes. Okay. And they scooped it up there. So that was a good one. I'm surprised they didn't just start swinging in. I guess they knew the Kaldra got him. Okay, so mono black. I thought it was the rack. So they're killing our stuff, so we want to bring in Extraction Specialist. Boromir won't be doing much this matchup. We'll cut him. You know, I don't love Aether Vials. Bring in 2 Sanctifiers. You know, I want to be kind of threat dense. I'm going to cut these. I'm going to bring an Aether Vial back in. Put in that 3rd Sanctifier. I think I'm happy with this. You know what we're up against? Aether Vial is kind of key, actually. I like our opponent's name as well, Time to Top Deck, because it's literally... He's playing a deck that's going to force me to top deck. Oh my gosh. Gotta love it. I think this hand is pretty perfect at this point in time. We're going to keep it. I got stuff I'm happy to discard. We're going to get hit by a Thoughtseize. Oh, or not. Okay, we'll play our Giver. I know it's going to die, but that's fine. Yeah, sure. We'll just pass through the turn here. I think just slamming Sanctifier down is good enough for us. Our opponent just has 2 lands out. Urza Saga now. Their Blood Chief Thirsting our Giver. Archon of Emeria. Man, that makes this so hard. Okay, I'm going to attack. Then for 2, we're going to cast our Archon, slow our opponent down. At least we're kind of winning by slowing them down. Urza Saga is one of those cards that runs away with the game. Tapped Silent Clearing. My guess is they're going to create a construct. I'll play Marsh Flat, cast Stoneforge. And here I think we get Kaldra. I think we just go all in. I don't think they can kill the Sanctifier unless I'm really missing something here. I know they're going to create a construct at the end step. I guess they grab the rack here. Oh my gosh, they grab Pithing Needle. Interesting. They're going to name Stoneforge. Oh. Aether Vial. Oh, and their Blood Chief Thirsting my Stoneforge. That makes more sense. Okay, that's cool. That is amazing. Okay, we'll play our Silent Clearing. Add black. Got a lot of black to add. Because I don't want to take damage for no reason. We're just going to hard cast this. We'll eat the Standing Construct and we'll swing in. Interesting turn of events. I'm 1 turn away from hard casting Kaldra. Which is kind of funny. Ensnaring Bridge. Oh my word. Holy crap. Archon is saving me. We'll play our Marsh Flats here. I think we're happy swinging with everything here. Just do this right here. Go ahead and cast our Sanctifier. We just gotta get in for damage. I don't think of anything that deals with the Ensnaring Bridge in the main board. Ah, the rack. There it is. 3 minus the number of cards in their hand. Okay. I'll gladly take my 4 damage. And I'm okay with that as well. Beautiful. Okay. Go ahead and cast Stoneforge. We'll say yes to her ability. And I'm going to grab the Sophie. And I'm just going to hard cast Sophie right now. No. We hold Sophie up. We don't take damage. They're down a turn on us. We don't take damage. Another Stoneforge. They have 5 cards in hand. Ooh, man, this is so tempting. Okay, I should have thought that through better. Yeah, let's... Nope. Oh, crap. What am I doing? I'll put Kaldra in, I guess. And I think we keep a full grip here. I don't want to cast anything. I have to spend 2 cards here. Each player discards a card. Okay. Okay with that. We just swing in for the win here. And we don't take any damage, so I think we did okay in this matchup. I'm going to go ahead and cast my sword. Oh, no. Whatever. Play our sword. And we have to equip our sword. I don't think they have Force of Despair, so I think we just won. We got it. Okay. I'm mixed feelings. I feel like the list, when Call of the Ring was out, was very, very good. My problem is that our deck wasn't weenie enough, if that makes sense. I think Call of the Ring on its own can carry the deck a bit. I think next time I go to play this list, I'm going to cut Samwise, I'm going to cut Frodo, and I'm going to load up on hate pieces and just weenie it out. So we'll see how that goes. But anyways, thank you guys for getting to the end of the video. Thank you for joining me, and I really hope to see you guys in the next one.